So what I'm thinking is that left-hand side is where I'm going to put the workshop. So I'm going to move all the stuff that's upstairs right now. I'm going to move down here. NPCs are probably still going to be up there. He set up a bunch of random nonsense syllables in the hopes that I would do something with them. And apparently it was impressive that I actually said the syllables. Okay. Now. Trying to decide how I want to do things right now. So as I said, we're gonna have workshop over here. So right now I'm in a hallway, right? This is just a hallway. So I'm trying to decide where I want to go. So I think what I'm gonna say is that down here. How do I want to do this? I do want my, do I want my elevator like that? Or do I, am I cool with it being... Am I cool with having this emptiness over here, I guess, is the question that I'm currently asking myself. Ideally, I'd want this one more to the right, but also I need 2 more spaces anyways. Because I'm going to at least pay the sides of this for as deep as I'm going to go for things like my fishing holes. So, I guess that'll work. So, I'm going to dig as deep as the next stop, which is this lake down here. So, you'll see, now I'm out of civilized zone. So, now stuff's going to spawn. Which is absolutely fine. This stuff can spawn down here all it likes, as long as it does not spawn in my base. Now, keep in mind, the whole civilized nonsense doesn't work for some enemies. Like, they'll just spawn wherever the hell they feel like. Perfect. Nope, not perfect. Completely not perfect. Bam, bam, bam. Wonderful. No! Get back here. I need you. I built you for a reason. Okay. I might go do something about that lake later. But for now, that lake is in a absolutely fine position that I'm not going to argue about. So, I said you couldn't spawn here, and yet you did. How did you spawn in here? Or did you come from above? Those guys can spawn. Out here is not civilized. That's open air. Okay. So... the question is, how do I want to set this up? Because I'm going to have to do some carving down here. And as silly as this sounds, I do not have enough stone to do what I want to do. Because as of right now, I'm officially out of stone and stone byproducts. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. So let me go... I need to go double check the fishing rules. So that's why the game is currently frozen, and there's no sound coming out of it. But you should absolutely be able to hear my voice. So, what we want... So we want 75 connected tiles. So... I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a 9x9 water thing. It's 81 connected tiles. 75 are what's required, but I'm going to go above and beyond the requirement for that. So we're going to make 81 connected tiles. So I think what we're going to say is that... Okay, so that's the entryway. Just go ahead and carve out here. Okay, I need one more down because that will leave... It's going to look kind of weird what I'm doing, but one of the things I do for aesthetic purposes is I like to leave a couple of tiles of dirt between each room because it kind of is a better separator. So, like, I'll end up paving, well, like, putting paving stones down on this line, but now I have a separator. So now I have a way to define, like, you know, one side from another. Okay. So this is not an area I want to blast in, like, because I have all those bombs, right? I don't want to blast in this area. I want to be very specific about what I have. Okay, so what we're going to say is that, and I want to do this with wood at some point, but I'm going to use clay temporarily just so I can kind of see my boundaries. So that's the wall. So what I want to do is I want to do bam, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, wonderful. So water is going to start, let's say it starts here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One extra for the floor layer. So again, we're going to put clay along this wall just so I kind of know where my boundary is. This worries me. Because I think as soon as... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more for the wall. You know what? I'm just going to use this entire area. Because I already have this pre-blasted area. Why not use it, right? Like, it's pretty much uniform already. But what worries me is that usually when you have this rocky background like you have right here, that's an indication that we're officially underground. And my first lake kind of needs to not be officially underground. So I may need to have a second one up top. The problem is I don't have a way to know what biome layer I'm in right now. Okay. So this is my first fishing spot. Come on, let me over here. So I need stone in order to build the actual walls of this area. Which is the only reason I'm not filling it with water yet. I want that stone. Okay, so I've done that. Do I want to... I think what I should probably do... Let me see... See, that's a lot of water. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to flood this mine. So let's do that right now. Do that so no more enemies come in. I have no idea how big this lake is here. I mean, this lake looks large. This is definitely not a small body of water. And the problem is, I don't want it to exist. Okay, so that's going to drain. Hi, Liz Flem. How's it going? Okay, so that's going to drain, which is going to give me this area. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start carving down for a couple of reasons. I'm going to build an area that I can actually set bombs on, and we're going to start blasting. I kind of was hoping that the blasts would be kind of isolated to a this-wardly direction. You know, wait, no way to mine faster? Is it explosives? It's not explosives? Okay, I'm curious. What is your way to mine faster? Because keep in mind, I have somewhat limited resources right now. We'll go down to 50 bombs, let's say. I don't want the ground to get too far away. Because then this is just not going to... This is just flat not going to work. That's not what I wanted. Change cursor. Oh, you're talking about the auto cursor? This one? Yeah, I definitely use the auto cursor. I wasn't using it there because I'm trying to hit very specific blocks and make a very specific tunnel. So that's the reason I wasn't using the auto cursor there. Like, I'm trying to make this very specific kind of vertical pathway because this is going to be my elevator, so I need it to actually have a, like an actual up and down, you know, style. That way I don't hit walls or crap when I go down. Which is actually why I'm filling in a little bit, so that way I can, you know, kind of define where the edges of this thing are. Okay, so here are... This is caverns. Which I believe is the next biome I need to have a water tank in. Okay. Lava, honey, corruption, hollow, dungeon, snow, jungle, mushroom, ocean, sky, underground, cavern, surface, forest. So I'm gonna... I do have this one up here, but my hope is that this is gonna be considered forest. I'm hoping this is gonna be considered forest. Because of, kind of where it is. Yeah, this'll definitely help me later. I really wish I was getting more stone, honestly. But I'm not, because the game hates me. You know, we haven't seen a wandering merchant in quite some time. I'm gonna have to go exploring soon. My normal expert, I am on expert. Okay, let's... I should probably go over there. Oh, oh, you jerk. Okay, so we're gonna go exploring for a bit because I'm running out of resources. So I'm gonna head off on a wild adventure. We also need to find the We need to find the goblin. So hopefully we'll find him somewhere down here. It would be nice. Hello. I didn't see this was up here. There's an extractor. And there's another extractor. I don't know why we would need 2 of them, but I now have 2 of them. Goblins in the cavern lair? Apparently I need to go down more. I am not geared for this nonsense, apparently. Especially with this freaking tomb crawler. I hate tomb crawlers. We'll come back here later. Oh, you know what? You know what I just remembered? I just remembered a thing. It's an important thing. What I just remembered is that we had a meteorite fall on one of the recent nights, and I should probably go deal with that. Okay, so what do I have? Blueberry, okay. So blueberries, I can go sell the goldfish. There's some worms, which I'll use later. Lead ore. Yellow marigold in here. Lead bar, I don't need right now. To be fair, I don't need the trapdoors right now. We have some stone. That's excellent. Extractinators I don't need right now. Oh, I have more rope. Okay. I didn't realize I actually had more rope. Do I have money? I do. You. You, come here. Yeah, we actually still haven't beaten, Eye of Cthulhu on this file. So, Meteor with, unlimited bullets, with the star gun or whatever it's called, that's gonna be my plan for that. And that'll give me, you know, that'll give me a decent amount of stuff. It's also why I have bombs, so I don't have to mine it. But unfortunately, I have to go find it. Because it fell the other night, and I haven't found it yet. Luckily, I didn't make a sky bridge or anything like that, so we're not going to lose Meteor because of that. But this is a large world, so we could be walking for a bit. And it also could be the other direction. So that's also part of this that sucks. Let's kind of dodge that nonsense. Nothing else up in that tree, huh? Okay, so we're about to hit corruption. Hey, can we aim left, please? Thank you. Did I kill King Slime? Not yet. Yeah, we haven't really gotten to a lot of that stuff yet. I'm not an amazing player at this game, so I don't really move quick. So we've been playing for a couple hours, but a lot of it has been... I mean, you saw the map just now. A lot of it has been I've been exploring, looking for prizes. It took us, you know, it took us probably 5 hours just to find a magic mirror. And it was also 5 hours just to get Hermes boots. Like, I just could not find them in any chest I found. The King Slime I will get eventually, because I do want the slime mount. I'm not seeing any meteorites so far. Thankfully, we did. I did find some Sky Islands, because we got very lucky and found some early gravitation potions. So I was able to get myself a lucky horseshoe. I was able to get myself a red balloon. So I do have those resources. Slime Mount should be nerfed? Well, there is another big patch coming. The last big patch. They may nerf it there. Okay. We're back in Forest, and now we're back in Corruption. Jeez, there's a lot of corruption on my world here. You have a Switch version? It's a good version. This is PC, as you might guess from the whole mouse thing, but I know a lot of people really like the Switch version. Okay, so here's the beach. So it wasn't left there. I mean, they'll eventually catch the Switch up. I mean, don't you worry about that. They will eventually get the Switch caught up. Okay, let's go to the right, because it wasn't to the left. Eventually I need to make a railway to get myself around the world, so I don't have to do this run. But, man, that's going to take forever. Where is my net? Here, penguin. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for joining. Okay, let's see. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Can we... Hermes boots? Hermes boots, please. Okay, come on, Meteor. Oh, God, if it had fallen here, I would have been very upset. Okay. There's nothing there. Meteor, please. Please, Meteor, where did you fall? I need you. What do you think of it? I haven't gotten a single banner yet. Even for slimes. It's a little bit bizarre. Have I literally not killed 50 of any given enemy type? I mean, evidently, that's what that means, but jeez. Okay, we got more corruption. Still have not spotted literally any sign of the meteor. I don't know where it fell. We're getting a pretty decent ways over here. Again, would have been very upset if it landed in, like, one of these cave areas. Did I ever open this? Yes.